meal of the week. I really liked this one. It was beans and rice casserole. I wish it was more, I don't know what I was expecting from a casserole. I was expecting it to like hold its form more, I guess. But once you scooped it out of the dish, it was basically, again, just a bowl of beans and rice, which is fine. The texture was a little bit different because it had a cheese sauce. The cheese sauce was made up of a cup of nutritional yeast, a bell pepper, and a yellow onion, and I think that was it. And it was a good sauce, but I think maybe if I was dipping chips in it, it would be able to sort of mimic a cheese sauce. In this dish, once it's mixed with all the other veggies and everything, it sort of loses any resemblance to cheese in consistency, and so it's not really viable for me. I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I spent $11.41 on this recipe. I already had the nutritional yeast, and I already had the rice and beans. So I didn't spend a ton, but it's because I already had a lot of the stuff. Just like with the chocolate chip cookies, I only spent 89 cents, but that's because I'd already spent money before. $11.41 is kind of a lot compared to the other recipes I made this week. It says it makes 5 servings. And per serving, it is 363 calories, 6% fat, 13% sodium, 21% potassium, 21% carbs, 104% fiber. What is it? 9 grams of sugar, 43% protein, 19% vitamin A, 65% vitamin C, 6% calcium, and 25% iron. So it's pretty good, nutrient-wise, pretty good. It's actually really good because it has the vitamins, protein, fiber, and carbs, and a little bit of fat, all that stuff you need for your body to function healthily. And I liked it. Again, as I've said in the other videos, I'm a little sick of beans and rice at this point. But that's because this week, the lunch item especially, it was just very basic, and so it didn't really, it's like my taste buds are a little bored with the breakfast pudding and the lunch item both. But the cookies were great, and this one I actually really like. I'm gonna go eat it now after I grocery shop, so I'm excited about that. Woohoo! I did my first batch cooking this week, and that helped save me a lot of time. I'm really learning about meal prep, meal planning, and how I can work it into my schedule that is really busy. Normally I was filming these videos after cooking. That's not really working out scheduling wise. So I'm just doing this bulk filming for this week. Hopefully next week I'll be able to go back to like having it right next to me so I can show it to you and remember things that I wanted to tell you about it. But it was fun. The cheese sauce was a fun experiment. I'm not sure that it would really satisfy my craving for cheese, but it was a fun experiment. And I think for like a dip or for like tortilla chips, it would be really good and could mimic a nacho cheese. So that's cool. Yeah. I will see you next week. I'm making some more entertaining items, I think, for next week. What are they? I'm making a pizza. I'm making, here we go. Pizza, corn and black bean, savory pancakes, chickpea and black bean snack mix, and a Mexican rice soup. The Mexican rice soup is the only one that I'm just like, that one might be too bean and ricey for me. We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna eat it because I'm spending money on groceries. But overall this week, I spent about $22 on the groceries, and it was about, we'll say like 18 servings of food. And I mean, 7 days a week, 3 meals a day is 21, so almost a full week of groceries for $22. That is awesome. And of course it does balance out with the more expensive grocery hauls from earlier in the month when I was supplying my cupboards. But that's sort of the thing, it balances out over time to being an overall low grocery budget, and that's really cool. I am really glad I did this. I'm learning a lot, and I'll be able to save money. It's great.